Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a quick review, swatches, and update on the new LORAC Pro Contour Palette. Now, I feel like every time I sneeze, there's a new contour palette out on the market, but I'm down for it. So it's getting kind of difficult to keep up or see which ones are right for you. I do fall victim to them every now and then where I'll buy one and then I'm like thoroughly disappointed with either the pigmentation or the color range. Because I am deeper skin, I do have to worry about finding a contour palette where the colors are actually dark enough to matter for me. With the LORAC Pro Contour Palette, I have to say I am pleasantly surprised because there are 3 contour shades. There is light, so this is a light contour, deep contour, and then this is medium. I'm assuming that the medium takes up more real estate because more people will fall into that shade range, so they gave it a little bit more prominence into the palette. And then there are 2 highlight shades. So this is the beige highlight, this is a yellow highlight, very similar to the popular banana colors that are out there, either from Anastasia or Ben Nye. That's what this reminds me of. And then this is a shimmer highlight. So unlike any of the other palettes that are out on the market, like the Kat Von D or even the Anastasia ones, they don't have a shimmer. So this one is for the girls who love kind of like a nice shimmer highlight along the cheekbones. Now this palette does retail for $45 at Ulta and I believe on the LORAC website, but with that you also get this handy dandy little brush from LORAC, which I appreciate because like the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, it does have a brush, but you have to buy it separately, which adds up. It does have synthetic hairs, but it's not scratchy or it doesn't feel harsh on your skin like some other kind of like cheapy brushes, or sometimes when you do get a palette with a brush, it's kind of like not the best and you just end up throwing them out anyway. This is not like that. I think you will like this one. I like it because it does have kind of like a domed edge or like a domed shape. So when I first saw this, I immediately thought of my NARS Ita brush because I don't know, that's the first thing that I think of, but the Ita brush is flat. It's not domed like this one. So it's good for just carving out that face, but then it can be a little bit harsh. With this one, it being domed a little bit, again, you get to carve it, but you can easily blend up or whatever you need to do to properly blend out that contour line. Now, the palette, as I mentioned, it does come with 4 matte shades and then 1 shimmer highlight. The colors or the powders are they kind of stand up to what LORAC is known for. So all of the LORAC eyeshadows, or at least the ones in their Pro palettes, are very soft, they're velvety, they're buttery, they're kind of powdery but not chalky. So you're never going to apply something and then find that it's hard to blend, or that the colors aren't smooth enough, or that the powders aren't smooth enough, excuse me. So I do like how the powders pick up. I don't get a lot of like kick up whenever I dip my brush into it, but I will say that this brush does, oh my god, calm your dog down. That this brush does pick up a lot of product, so you have to be kind of gentle when you're going in, because the first time I got this, I got so excited. I took it and I kept on kind of like dabbing my brush into the palette, and I had a lot of product. So when I put it on my cheek, it was just like a block of powder, which was like terrifying. But when you get used to it, you just kind of have to dip your brush in, tap off the excess, and then you can go in. And it's easier to build up, but it's harder to kind of remove all of that powder once it's like on your face. I have to say, for a woman of color, you're probably going to get use out of this, and that is only if you are my skin complexion and maybe a little bit darker. If you are a really deep ebony, kind of like a Lupita shade, you're not going to get much use from this palette. And for that, I would just recommend going to Anastasia Beverly Hills, because you can customize your own palette on her website. And they do have several deep shades. So if you're super deep skin tone, disregard this. It sucks that, you know, not all palettes are created equal, but at least you do have the option of going to Anastasia and building your own kit. if you are my skin complexion and lighter, I definitely think you can benefit from using this palette because the deep skin tone or the deep contour is actually what I use. I'm not sure if it even shows up on camera because I tried not going like to town, but you can kind of see something around there. And for that, I use the deep skin tone. I mean the deep contour. The medium is very beautiful. I don't think you can see it on camera. So for this shade, I think it would be good for someone who is a little bit, like maybe if you're olive tone or tan, the medium will probably be best for you. If you are super fair skin, this is where the light contour will come into play because it isn't too, it's not cool or neutral. I think it is the only one out of the contour shades that is a completely neutral tone, so you don't have to worry if you're super fair if it's gonna kind of make you look muddy or gross or what have you. The beige highlight is just what it says. It is a beige highlight, but I prefer the yellow highlight. I used to be terrified of like the banana shades because I thought I was going to look like a freaking clown. I was about to curse. But actually it is just good for brightening the under eye area. I did apply just a teensy bit on my under eye area and I like it. I'm getting used to, I'm getting more comfortable with it. So I do love the yellow highlight. I was gonna call it banana. And then the shimmer one is something that you would want to apply along the tops of your cheekbones, maybe along the cupid bow because it does have shimmer in it. You don't want to put it on the under eye area because that'll just make you look like a glowing disco ball. But just it sits nicely right here. So overall, for the price that you pay for it, $45, and the quality of the products, I would recommend it. I do really like it. I didn't like the Kat Von D one simply because I didn't think that the shades did much for me. This one, it goes there. It kind of, you're able to, or at least I'm able to kind of carve out my face and see a contour line, whereas with the other one, it was just kind of, and the fact that it does come with a brush I think is great. So if you're someone who's just getting into contouring, you don't have to worry about, you know, buying a palette and then a tool. Available now on Ulta.com and on the LORAC website. So definitely pick them up. Because you guys have made it this far, I feel like I should be rewarding you. I actually have an additional one which I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Yay! I've never done a YouTube giveaway before, so bear with me. I hope I do this right. All you have to do to enter to win one of these, and I'm only giving away one, all you have to do is be a subscriber of my YouTube channel and then leave a comment below letting me know if you've tried contouring, what are your thoughts, what are some of your favorite contour products. If you haven't tried, let me know why you want to win this. Obviously you want to try contouring, but one person will be selected. I will have more info in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching and good luck. Don't forget to subscribe, A, to be entered, and B, because you want to see my videos. Duh. So yeah, subscribe, comment, and good luck with the giveaway. Bye!